Alright, it's July 12th. July 12th, I say. 4:53 in the morning. This is Stephen Young walking out my house. Okay, here we go. Right here. Well, I'm in front of my house right here. They put it. This is sitting up like, I wouldn't say over my house, but it's working its way this way, slowly but surely. This is not a star in the sky. Look all around, turn it around with the camera. I know this is an Android. I know it don't show that good, but certain things, like, yeah, you see. Okay, now let me bring it to here. That is not the moon. I'm looking towards what it is, the east. This is to the west. This is to the west. This is to the north. Fairwood Street in front of me. Well, no, this is to the south. Fairwood Street in front of me. This is to the north. Skylandville. Well, to the back of here. But let me bring you back to this guy right here because he's actually moving. Slowly but surely. I know this is at almost 5 in the morning. I'm just waking up just to come out and see this. That's what made me go back and get my camera. So let me come on out in the street. Going toward Foster Drive. This is it right here. Five o'clock in the morning. And for this, think about it, this is an Android. You couldn't pick up a star on an Android, not this Android phone, not with this vision. So, in other words, a light has to be extremely big, bigger than the star and bigger than the light on the plane. Then he just sitting in one place. Thought that was them sneaking up behind me. But here we go. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. And creeping his way over this way. Because it's actually getting as time going by, he getting closer. He's barely moving real slow, real slow. Now let me go back to the spot where I was. The film is just so you can compare the two spots where it was, when he was, when I before I left this spot. See, if you look at him now and where I'm at, he was more to the left. He was a little bit more to the left and a little bit more up. But he's moved over, coming closer, but moving towards the right, going down. Now to be that one drone out of the whole sky, big drone, what would be your reason to be in this particular spot 5 o'clock in the morning? It's quiet as a church house mouse around here. Where would you be watching around here? And as you see, I'm not moving. He has to move. He can't sit in one spot and not move at all. He's got to barely move. Because if he stopped moving, then he puts himself in a position to stay where he at and not conduct his mission, because he has to move his way on in as he go. Because like I say, it is 5 in the morning. So daylight is about to come. I know they don't like the idea of me taping them like this. I'm standing in my driveway. No, this is not that far in the air either. We talking about lights and stars. When I say this thing is low, you know what I mean? It's low enough to shoot out the sky. If a person had a straight enough aim with a pistol, you could shoot this out the sky. That's the light. That's the distance it is up in the sky. It's not that high. Let me go up under this tree in front of my house still, just to get a cut in between this brush. Look, you see moving, because I'm not even moving. The light's trying to move behind the look, he's trying to turn his light out. He's trying to turn. He blinked. He blinked his light. He's trying to turn his light out. Y'all see this, huh? Well, for whoever would look at this video, let me get him in here. Yeah, they're using that cell site simulator. I know it, but being that this phone is not on, it's not hooked up to a cell tower, so you can't read. Trying to use a cell site simulator, and it's not connecting to this phone. It's like he trying to blink it like man, I ain't gonna say try to blink his lights, but look, he trying to fade out. He trying to fade out. Nah. It like it's trying to go into different modes, trying like it's make you think it's trying to read me and go into different little modes and settings. And he ain't quite getting what he want. It's the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Department. East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff. Well, the city police, they have their drones too. But I gotta note them still trying to do the dirty work. They trying to pick up where the city police left off. Let me get out this street before they decide to send their goons through. Like yesterday, after I was taping, all of a sudden, 2 police came through here off of Foster as if it was a police chase right after I finished taping, and turned their sirens and lights off once they got in front of my house, and then started cruising slow. And got to the corner and stopped. How you say, I take it as they were doing with a fake chase or something just to come through here and catch me standing on the side of the street just to stop for a reason to say, ask questions, to put their hands on me and get a hold of the phone that I had just got through taping the helicopter. And this is still, as you see here, the guy close. I'm going back to the first original spot, and he's then got closer to me. If you compare this video on the computer into the spots where I was, and you dictate everything in here. See, I know it's kind of blurry, but I'm in front of a shed. This is my front porch. I go up here to him, right here. And my how you say, my camera vision is so bad that once this light comes in effect, you know one thing, this is not a star. Computer analysis. Yeah, you're getting closer and closer and closer. Now I'm gonna lay around there and I'm gonna go in under this thing like I'm going in. I'm gonna see if I can bait him on in when he don't see me for a second. Bait him all the way on in. Like I baited the helicopter in. Let me set the phone down for a second. me see something. Look at it. Now you see him. I came back out in front of my porch and look at it. And the sky, look, I'm a sort of friendly sky, moving the camera around. You can't see nothing else in the air. That's just like I say, when I look at the sky, you can't even see anything on this camera. You just hear my voice. And when I get all the way over here, you see what I'm saying? Oh, let me see. Oh, I thought that little light right up there, when I'm doing, that's actually a glare off a leaf. I thought there was another light coming. That's why I had to go back to there, but here we go again with him. I just was confused with that little, because I thought that was a light, but I had to look for around the camera and say, oh no, that's a glare off a leaf on the tree. But this is to the east. Well, in my terms, where I'm standing in front of my house, I'm looking toward Foster Drive. And it's like, oh, I'm only 3 houses off of Foster Drive. The 3rd house off of Foster Drive on Winnebago. And this draw is sitting directly over Foster Drive. So he's damn near to me. And he's came from further than that in this little time, because he's moving gradually. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video, because there's nothing much more I could do but basically keep watching him and burning more time. I think I proved my point. I proved my point that I can go to sleep and wake up. Look at little cat meowing. Meow meow. What you want? See? They go to show you. This is not even my cat. I don't even own a cat. So this tell you a lot. I wake up in the morning, early in the morning, and this is what I can get up to find. And it's actually blinking. It's one big bright light with another light blinking. But let me go ahead and cut this video to the next one on this Friday morning. Thank God for this day.